let's go to the next trade the Giants made, and that was they traded a popular center fielder, Torres, and relieved Ramirez to the Mets for center fielder Angel Pagan. Now, a lot of people see Pagan and Torres as very similar players, although Pagan is a little younger. He's 3 years younger to be exact. Pagan's coming into the year, he's 30 years old. He had 262, 7 homers, 56 RBIs, and 322 on base percentage. 32 stolen bases in 2011 for the Mets. He's a lifetime 290, 279 average. As I mentioned, he's very similar to Torres, a switch hitter, having a down year after a strong 2010. But how is he different from Torres?
Like you said, a little bit younger. Torres is a little more of a sprinter. You see him out there, he looks like he's got a strong track background, which I think he does.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Look like he got speed like Carl Lewis or
That's right.
or Edwin Moses.
Wow, all right.
Or
Okay.
Darren Ford.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's another wait and see move.
Right. Okay. Well, Dave, Pagan is expected to possibly lead off. Obviously, he's also expected to probably be in center field, which would move Cabrera to left. So, what if anything? What does he give that spot What does he give that spot and the lineup that maybe Torres didn't have?
Well, first, so I wasn't sure about it. Is that what they're planning to do? Is to swap them? So
Yeah,
Pagan was in center?
Pagan will be in center field most likely.
I think I like that better because
Okay.
we want that speed in center, especially with the huge center to right field that they have compared to other stadiums.
Right. All right.
Okay, I'll take it from there, man.
Sorry about that. I had to jump in and find that out.
Wow. All right.
Before that though, I feel real bad that Torres got traded. I feel real bad that he had a horrible year last year. And, Torres will always be remembered as the leadoff hitter for the world champion 2010 Giants. But I'm really looking forward to Angel Pagan having a great year with the Giants. I just have this good optimism. He was the outfielder after the Mets traded Beltran, the Giants that came. That was their starting center fielder for the Mets, and he did pretty well there for the second half of the season. So I think coming into the Giants, I think he's going to bring more consistency. I think he could have also a bit more power than the other addition, Cabrera. And so I'm definitely looking for him to be, more of a secure starter in center field. Cabrera can move to left or right field.
Most likely left, because Shearholtz will be a right probably.
Right, to start the season.
Yeah.
And I think Pagan in center field, as soon as he gets used to the confines here at AT&T Park, I think he's going to be a good addition. Torres, I wish him the best with the Mets. But if we would have had Torres for another year, it's just that inconsistency. The Giants need more productivity, and I think Pagan is still in his prime. He can definitely have a good year with the Giants. Hit 270, for instance, and just do what he does best.
Okay, 2-part question I'm going to ask Dave the first part, Brian, I'll throw you the second part, all right? Dave, first part of the question, obviously the Giants made this move, made the trade, trading Torres, believing that Torres would not capture his 2010 season again. Do you agree with that? Do you think 2010 was basically Torres' big year?
Yeah, I think so. I think that was his magical run. That's not to say that Torres' career is over now going to the Mets. I think he still could be good enough, but not to the same impact they did with the 2010 Giants.
Yeah, I gotta say I kind of agree with that. Going into last season, 2011, I think I told some friends I did not expect Torres to have the year he had in 2010. 2010 was such a great year for him, but historically, he hadn't had a year like that his whole career. He was until the Giants called him up. He'd been really a long-time minor leaguer. And the Giants gave him a shot and he had a great 2010. So I wasn't really, historically speaking, there was no evidence to suggest that he could keep doing that. So I did not expect that to happen. But, obviously we'll always be grateful for the 2010 that Torres had. So Brian, Pagan also, I mentioned, very similar to Torres in that, had a great 2010, slipped a little in 2011. Will Angel Pagan rebound from his subpar year last year with the Giants?
That's a hard question.
I know, that's why I asked it.
We'll see.
Brandon, what do you think?
Will
Pagan rebound from his subpar year last year? It's okay, we're not in the studio, it's hard to hear. Go ahead.
I don't think, unless he falls out of shape, that his speed's going to get much worse. And I think that's the main thing that we're getting him for. And I think if they put him in an opportunity to score runs at the top of the order, then he's going to do that. I think, you know, sure, there's been guys who haven't succeeded in the leadoff role, but I think that he still can do that. And the hitters below him can hit, and I think he can too.
All right, cool. So right now we like
Sure.
to move.
Yeah.
Good or wait and see.
You know, I think it's good
You
because
call
there's.
Cabrera wait and see. Where you going this
I was calling a wait and see, but you know, with so much uncertainty about the future of Torres, I like it. I'm glad they made the move rather than sat around and did nothing.
Brian, you like it or is it wait and see? Get him for going. Wait and see.
I say it's good, but you know, just like Bill was saying earlier, that he thought that training for the Giants would have more. I think the Giants might have given up a little too much by giving up the Ramirez.
Okay.
I think they could have traded Ramirez for another team to get another bat. But you had to give him up for Pagan, and the Giants expect a lot of things. So that's the result.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Free is the eternal optimist. It was a good trade. All right. Actually,
You gotta be.
He liked both trades, right? Or was Cabrera wait and see, or did he?
No, I like both trades. I like both trades.